In a way, the Saints were the Bengals' first opponent, long before either took the field. In the 1960s, both competed to be the NFL's 16th franchise. The birth of the AFL sparked a war for players, fans, and team locations. In 1960, the NFL elected Pete Rozelle as commissioner and expanded by 2. In 1961, Dave Dixon took charge of New Orleans' quest for a team, and Art Modell bought the Cleveland Browns. Coach Paul Brown had controlled the team since its birth in the All-American Football Conference. The Browns joined the NFL when the young league folded. Modell fired Paul Brown in 1963, and Brown's son Mike was intent on righting the wrong. Mike soon had a deal in hand to buy the Philadelphia Eagles, but the plan fell apart when one of their investors withdrew. A second effort came when the AFL's Denver Broncos were for sale, but Paul Brown had been burned by a fledgling league before and elected not to go forward. In 1965, each league planned to add 2 teams. The NFL added Atlanta, the AFL Miami. At that point, Rozelle told Dixon New Orleans will be next. Rozelle also encouraged Paul Brown that he would have a place in a new team. Brown talked to Atlanta owner Rankin Smith, and Mike Brown met with Miami owner Joe Robbie. But both owners wanted a coach and nothing more. Paul Brown wanted full control, and in December 1965, he announced his pursuit of an NFL team for Cincinnati. Ohio Governor Jim Rhodes lobbied owners at the NFL title game in Green Bay a few weeks later. Rozelle encouraged Brown to pursue a team in Seattle, a city Brown had explored the previous year, but the Brown family preferred Cincinnati. In May 1966, 7 cities made presentations at the NFL owners meeting in Washington, D.C. Ironically, Washington would play a deciding role in the competition. On June 8th, the AFL and NFL announced a merger. They would start playing a championship game after the 1966 season, with a full merger by 1970. But the leagues needed a congressional antitrust exemption to merge, and Emanuel Seller, chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, had no intention of allowing it. Through Dixon, Rozelle enlisted the help of Representative Hale Boggs and Senator Russell Long, both of Louisiana. The congressman got around Seller by attaching the legislation to a budget bill, gaining approval on October 21st. On November 1st, All Saints Day, Rozelle announced New Orleans as the NFL's 16th franchise. Cincinnati had lost, but as was usually the case, Paul Brown found a way to win. With the merger ensured, Brown settled for the 10th AFL team. Today, the 2 teams rarely meet, so it's easy to forget their shared history as the final teams born in the NFL's most tumultuous and transformative decade.